wiggle, 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 wiggle.
But wiggly feet.
I said I gotta get the wiggles out of me. I'm gonna shake my hands, I'm gonna shake my feet, I'm gonna shake my head, gonna groove to the beat, 'cause I gotta get the wiggles out of me. I said I gotta get the wiggles out of me. Wiggle, 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 freeze. Wiggle, 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 freeze. I said I gotta get the wiggles out of me. Skiddly scat, skiddly dee. I gotta get the wiggles out of me, 'cause I wanna hear the story. It's gonna be fun. Hearing about Jesus is for everyone. So I gotta get the wiggles out of me. Wiggle, 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 freeze. Wiggle, 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 freeze. I said I gotta get the wiggles out of me. I said I gotta get the wiggles out of me. I said I gotta get the wiggles out of me.
Take it
Ooh.
Hello everybody, good morning. Welcome to Little Wilfs. It's good to see you here this morning. We're going to light our candles. So do you want to get your candle? And I'll find my thing to light it with. Here we go. We've got our candles ready. We're going to light our candles this morning as we remember that God is always with us. Wherever we go, He goes with us. So let's put the candle somewhere safe so that it's lit while we're having our story and doing some singing this morning. Now then, have we got our hands ready? Let's get our hands ready and let's do a big wave. Hello! Say hello everybody! We'll sing our hello song. Hello everyone, hello everyone, hello everyone, it's good to see you here. Hello everyone, hello everyone, hello everyone, it's good to see you here. Hello! Let's see how long we can keep our hands waving. Hello everybody! Now, our hands have been waving a lot, haven't they? I wonder if anything else is a bit wriggly this morning. What about, have we got wriggly wrists? Can we make our wrists go circle like this? Can we do that? What about wriggly shoulders? We do wriggly shoulders. Have we got a whole wriggly body? Oh, it's all wiggly. And what about wriggly cheeks? Can we wiggle our cheeks like this? And then shall we put our fingers together, our wriggly fingers together with a great big clap, and we'll say our special prayer. Everyone is special to God, so thank you God for work and play and everyone who's here today. Amen. Well done everybody. Now today we've got Teddy Paul, he's here with us, going to tell us a little bit more about his adventures and what he got up to when he was telling everybody everywhere about Jesus. So we'll sit in there for a minute. And I wonder, you might like to do this later on, or you might like to run now as fast as you can to get a piece of paper, because we're going to need a piece of paper later on, and perhaps we'd like to get some colours to go with them. So maybe we can run as fast as we can to find a piece of paper and some colours that we can use in a minute after we've talked about and told our story. Now, Teddy Paul today is going to tell a story about his friend Bunny Barnabas and what happened when they went on an adventure together and a journey together to tell other people about Jesus. Shall we say hello to Bunny Barnabas? Hello everybody! pieces of paper ready. I want us to think, and to think really hard. Who are our friends? Have we got lots and lots of lovely friends? Have we got people that children we play with when we were maybe at preschool, at nursery, or at home? Have we got some friends that we go to the park with or go for a walk with? Have we got some friends that we share things with? Now, can we think and can we tell the people that we're with at home now, can we tell them the names of some of those friends that we've got? Let's have a little chat and think, who are our friends? There we go. So what we're going to do is, can you take your piece of paper? We got it. And a colour. I think I might have purple. I've got my purple colour. And can we take our hand? And then we need to put our hand on our piece of paper and draw all the way around it. All around 5 fingers. So that, oh, there we go. We draw it around our hand. And then what we can do, and we might need a bit of help for this, what we're going to do is we're going to put on our hand the names of some of our friends. So perhaps we could write in a finger like this. I'm going to write the name of one of my friends like that, look. Can we do that? Perhaps I'm going to write the name of another friend, or maybe you can draw a face and make their hair long or short, depending on whether their hair is long or short. Look, like that. Can we do that? And what else shall I write a name of another friend? And another friend. There we go. We write all the names of our friends, and we might like to write them in our hand as well, in our palm. So we might like to write, maybe our mummy is our friend. And then in the middle we can do a big me. Can we do all of that, look? You might like to finish it off later on, because you might like to fill your whole hand with all the names of your friends and everybody that you can remember. When we've done that, maybe we can think about some of the things that we do with our friends, some of the things that we love to have fun doing. Maybe we go for walks with them. Maybe we play with them and share our toys. What if we have a picnic with them? What are some of the things that we do with our friends? Let's say thank you to God, shall we, for our friends now. So thank you, God, for our friends, for all the fun things that we can do with them. Amen. Shall we say a great big amen? Ready? Amen. Well done. So you can finish that off later on. Maybe you can send me a picture so that I can see. That would be great. So sometimes our friends help us to do things, don't they, that we can't perhaps do by ourselves. And this is where Teddy Paul comes in to tell his story. You see, he was very sad. Do you remember that his life was changed by God, and he went on all these amazing journeys to tell people about Jesus? Well, because he was so mean, can we pull out mean faces? Because he was so mean to the people who loved Jesus before he knew who Jesus was, they didn't really believe him. They didn't really think that he was telling the truth. They thought that he was tricking them and to try and catch them. And he was very sad. Can we pull out some faces? He was very sad about this because he really, really, really wanted people to believe him and to know that God loved them. And then one day, Bunny Barnabas, was listening to Paul with her big long ears. And she was listening to Paul telling people, trying really hard to convince them that God loved them. And Barnabas did believe him. Barnabas knew that Paul was telling the truth. And so he said to Barnabas, Paul did, "Will you be my friend and will you help me?" And Barnabas thought. Can we do a thinking face? Let's do a thinking face. And he said, "Yes, Paul, I will help you. I will be your friend and I will help you to tell all the people about God's love, because I want them to know that God loves them as well." Well, can you imagine how Paul felt? How did you feel, Teddy Paul? Were you very happy? He was very happy. Can we put our happy faces? He was very happy. And he said, "Thank you so much." And he gave Barnabas a great big hug. And then what they did together was they went around and told everybody about God's love. And Barnabas helped Paul to do the job that God had called Paul to do, because they were friends and they shared things and they helped each other to do things. Isn't that good? Barnabas spent a lot of time, a lot of years going with Paul on his journeys, helping him. And then one day they decided that they were going to go a different way. They were still friends, but they knew that God was saying, "It's okay, Paul, now on your own. People will listen to you. So you can go this way and tell people, and Barnabas can go this way and tell people, and then even more people will hear about God's love." What an amazing story, and what amazing friendship that they had. Thank you, Bunny Barnabas, for coming to tell us all about your friendship with Teddy Paul. It was very kind of you. Say bye-bye to the children. Bye! And so Paul and Barnabas told everybody everywhere about God's love. And they were friends for all of their lives. Now, when you're thinking about your friends later on, when you're thinking about your friend, you can think about some of the things that you and your friends do together, can't you? And some of the things you might like to think, "Oh, I could ask my friend to help me to do this, or we could do this together." Shall we do some singing? Let's do some singing. I think we're going to do I Am Walking. Let's do some walking, because that's what Teddy Barnabas and Teddy Paul and Bunny Barnabas did. Let's do some walking and some singing. You two sit there. No, she's not going to sit up. She's too tired. There we go. Let's do some walking. Are we ready? You got your walking legs going?
I am walking, walking, walking for the Lord. I am walking, walking, walking for the Lord. I am walking, walking, walking for the Lord, 'cause He loves me.
Oh, can we get our jumping feet going?
Jumping, jumping for the Lord. I am jumping, jumping, jumping for the Lord. I am jumping, jumping, jumping for the Lord, 'cause He loves me.
We'll get our clapping hands.
I am clapping, clapping, clapping for the Lord. I am clapping, clapping, clapping for the Lord. I am clapping, clapping, clapping for the Lord, 'cause He loves me.
Should we just do some dancing? Already. We'll do some.
I am walking, jumping, clapping for the Lord. I am walking, jumping, clapping for the Lord. I am walking, jumping, clapping for the Lord, 'cause He loves me.
And again.
I am walking, jumping, clapping for the Lord. I am walking, jumping, clapping for the Lord. I am walking, jumping, clapping for the Lord, 'cause He loves me.
Now then, I think we're going to sing God loves you and you and you and you and me. So we need to get our fingers out to be pointing to each other, don't we? And we need to get our smiley faces and our sad faces. Are we ready? Everybody, let's have a sit down then, shall we? And we're going to sit down and hold hands with everybody that we're with. And when we hold hands, we're going to sing our blessing song, aren't we? Pray for God to bless us and be with us all week. So let's sing our blessing song.
Blessing be upon you now. May you know of His great love for you. May God's blessing be upon you now, right where you are. God's blessing be upon you now. May you know of His great love for you. May God's blessing be upon you now, right where you are.
Shall we get our candles? Have you got your candle ready? Or have you got your breath? And take a great big deep breath. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, there we go. Let's see the smoke going all around. Let's put it over there safely. There we go.
Blessing be upon you now. May you know of His great love for you. May God's blessing be upon you now, right where you are.
Say bye. Say wave bye. Bye everybody. See you next week. And if you want your Messy Church, because it's Messy Church on Saturday, so if you want to collect a Messy Church bag, bag, you can come and collect a messy church bag on Friday or Saturday. But bye everyone, see you next week.